we just noticed something massive if you drive for DoorDash. It's called Assign Ahead. You can watch this video to find out what it is and if you have it. Basically, it's catering on DoorDash, which we've had, but catering, which is a high dollar, arguably the highest dollar assignment, it's changing. Where are you going to find it? Kind of how it's set up, etc. So I wanted to bring on our team member, Phil, because Phil, we just saw this. Catering is going to the schedule tab kind of only, basically. Do you have this thing? What are your first impressions here?
Well, my first impression is, wow, this is an awesome opportunity. And no, I do not have it, but I really would like to get this in my market because there's a lot of opportunity that I actually see, a chance of getting like some really good and great offers. So, and I'm actually able to plan my day around this because the one thing about for me in getting catering orders, because in my market, it seems like it's like a crucial thing. So since it's so crucial for me to get a catering offer so I can maybe get $23, $25 per hour, and hopefully more than that, it could really set me up for my entire day.
Yeah, folks, and I appreciate you sharing that. Our team member, Phil, out of the South Dallas, Texas marketplace with Dasher Phil on YouTube as well. So as we're going to show you here again in a second, catering was part of the large order catering program. Now it's kind of leveraging Platinum Dashers. Let's go into that, like what this is. So it's going to be on your schedule tab. You can go in there right now. We'll bring it back up here for you and let me know if you actually have this here. You're going to see it in your schedule tab on the far left. You'll see offers listed there. You tap on an offer. It brings up the offer card that you know. It gives you the details of the offer. And you know what? Let me bring up an even clearer one right here. So it'll say the offer. It gives you details about the offer, dollars, mileage, estimated time, etc. Now, granted, this is a pretty small one here. It says one item. Now, going back to the workflow, if you claim it, then it's on your schedule. It moves from the offers tab to your My Schedule tab. Then you have to check in. Check in opens 2 hours ahead. Basically, that's telling DoorDash, I'm aware I'm going to take this thing later that I claimed because you maybe reserved it the prior day. So you check in and then you arrive at the scheduled time. Check-in time is different than your arrival time. You arrive, you pick it up. It's basically like a standard, food delivery. It's just bigger stuff. And then you make the delivery. Now we're on the far right screenshot. Now here, there may be additional setup pay. It's kind of in that turquoise color, plus $3 setup pay. So Phil, let me hand this back to you because we were talking about this where, again, this is brand new here. Now, this specific example on screen does not have setup pay, but let's assume there's setup pay. I have a lot of questions. Maybe give me your initial pros and cons. We were talking about, time estimates. Do you think that's going to be accurate? Just kind of run with it there.
Yeah, when it comes to that, when I first looked at this offer, I'm just like looking at it's well over like $2 plus per mile. So the dollars per mile, yeah, check. 17 minutes, a huge check. I mean, you can't not go wrong there because that's telling me that even if I say, if I think I'm going to take an extra 5 or 10 minutes, I'm still in 30 minutes. I still have another chance to get another offer and maybe even another catering run if they send me one. Could be like a huge game changer for me. Is what I see this as a huge opportunity.
Now, do you do any catering currently? And by the way, folks, I switched it over to the offer screen. So this is what the offer screen will look like. This is live. This is from a Dasher in the New Mexico marketplace that sent it over. Do you deliver that, Zifty, Expedite, or anything like that?
No, I haven't tried or even got any of those type of apps right there, but it'd be pretty cool to try it out. The only catering I've ever done was actually just through DoorDash. And even from the time when you actually had it, you were supposed to actually get a catering bag, that's when I started. I've had as low as it's like $17. I've seen under $10, and that was just like an embarrassment. I don't know why they even call that a catering, but I've actually received like a $78 one before. That's the highest I've ever gotten. I know there's been other Dashers, they've gotten like over $100, and I was just like, oh wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah. I mean, look at on screen right now, folks. Again, so now this is when it moves from offers to schedule when this Dasher accepted the run. 5270. And we have one there for $188. Now, it'll say something like, well, this one says Casa Roja, that's the restaurant, and then Easy Cater, which is a company that partners with DoorDash, deliver that to send over some of these offers here. These are massive offers. This is why, I mean, I like catering in general. I was saying last year, and I'll carry that into 2026, catering is a wonderful earnings opportunity in the gig economy right now, which is kind of good that DoorDash is leading into this. Massive paying offers. So if I pull up this screen, it'll say, thanks for claiming an offer. Here's what you know. Here's what you need to know when you start. But going back to you, Phil, so you've done some catering on DoorDash on their large order catering program. I want to bring this back to platinum status though. You know, you and I have talked about this. You kind of vacillate between gold and platinum. That's their rewards program, folks. Would this encourage you to get platinum more? We talked about platinum boost. I'll leave that video that we've done down below as well. You get maybe a platinum boost bonus with less wait time. What does this do for your feelings about platinum status?
Well, since I've been kind of right there on the edge, and now I'm just been more of just platinum, because I'm kind of got used to the overall Dasher rating system now. So now I'm kind of getting more a hang of actually being and staying platinum. But this actually kind of encourages me just that much more, because I'm just like, because it's going to give me greater opportunities, and I can actually see it the day beforehand, and I can plan out my day. So I'm just like, what? That's awesome.
What are your thoughts about like competition? Because I don't know about you folks. Let us know in the comments section and drop a like on this video for Phil being on here. Flash offers expanded. It came to Pittsburgh. It came to a lot of other markets, and I got one. I've gotten one flash offer since that thing expanded. If this comes to the South Dallas, Texas marketplace, like if you have it, great. But like, let's say you see offers like this, but like, I don't know, how many Dashers are they sending it to at a time?
Exactly.
Do you think it's going to be highly competitive?
I think it probably will. I know it's not supposed to go just to every platinum Dasher or anything like that, but still, yeah. I mean, if it's just X amount of just catering offers, I'm just like, and I mean, what's their X amount of Dashers in their surrounding area? So that part does has me concerned, because I've been trying to get on DashLink, which is their package delivery, and it's been taking me forever, and I still haven't got on there yet because there's just so many Dashers on there. And I feel like this could actually be just like one of those things. Is just like there's just so many people in there that there's just not enough inventory, and just not enough offers to actually go around.
That's what I was kind of saying, folks. And I've pulled up that support article right here because Phil mentioned it is going to a select group of platinum Dashers. So I was wondering, like, okay, what determines which platinum Dashers? Is it the ones that have been on the longest, that have done more deliveries, 5,000, 10,000, you know, whatever, 800, that have a good amount of deliveries, but also like better ratings, more compliments, higher customer rating, higher completion rates? We have some flexibility there, but DoorDash kind of likes a nice completion rate. So I get it. I mean, if this came to Pittsburgh, let's say, I mean, let me talk to you here, the viewer folks. I mean, let me know what marketplace you're in. I feel like there's going to be a bit of competition. So firstly, you have to be platinum. Secondly, it's a select group of Dashers, and we're trying to weigh out, you know, who gets this thing. But they're high paying offers. Okay. Let's talk about the actual work though. How were the catering offers for you? Because like, did you have to set them up? Did they take a lot more time? Was it a pain carrying like a lot of stuff? Do you have catering bags? How was that?
Well, most of my catering offers haven't really been that bad, even though there's been times where I've used like every bag that I had. I mean, I had multiple bags, but with the setup process, it really wasn't that type of crucial thing either. It's mainly just like, hey, could you just kind of sit this over here in this area and like maybe a certain room, and really hasn't been that much of actually like a setup.
Well, true. I mean, that's a good point because you do need to compare. And I would encourage you, Phil, to sign up for the Deliver That. If it's there in your marketplace, at least get on the wait list. Yeah, 100%. And you too, folks, check out Deliver That. Zifty. Zifty's a little more regional, but expedites as well. And if there's a wait list, there's a wait list. Get on the wait list. If it's not there yet, bookmark the page. If there's not an opening there yet, bookmark the page. Go in there every week just to check if they've expanded or if they've opened opportunities. But I wanted to bring this back up here. Let's talk dollars. Let's talk money here because everyone's, that's the most important thing. Look at the screens on the right. $15, $25, $11.20, and wow, $50 promotion there. Oh, that's a pizza dash. Wow, we can get into that as well.
Okay, yeah.
The pizza shifts, they call it, is you're literally just delivering pizza with Papa John's from 9 p.m. until 12. You can see right there. Wow. I would love to see them do more of that. First question though, Phil, what minimum dollar amount would you like, and maybe would you recommend for other dashers? Because I see 11.20, I think that's too low. 25, is that decent? What do you think about?
One of the thoughts I had was just because you have 2 weeks to do 2 offers.
Yes.
And with me being a part-time dasher, what if I haven't been out there? And I might feel forced to actually take one or two of these offers just so I can stay in the program there. So when I actually look at that $15 one, I'll be like, okay, I can just maybe treat this like a high-paying offer because I can get another offer right after that, and I'll be over my $20, possibly $25 per hour minimum. So I could treat it like that, but there's a big but right there because when I'm really going to be looking for anything over $20 an hour, especially when I see that $25 for 40 minutes. That's going to be more ideal of what I'm actually going to be looking for. Anything over that, and especially when it comes from the dollars to time ratio, I mean that's going to be huge when we're looking at these catering offers.
I think you got to be very smart with the dollars to time ratio. How much am I getting paid? And how much time is it really going to take? Dollars to mile, of course. How much am I getting paid per mile driven? Remember, you tap on any one of these and it expands to the offer card. So yeah, Phil, I mean, what's funny is you didn't even mention, well, maybe I missed it, the 11.20 offer. That's just too low, right?
Yeah, that one, that doesn't even need to be there.
I mean, 11.20, yes, it's for 20 minutes, folks. I get it. It's going to be up to you. If it's, 11.20, let's say it's 1.3 miles. It's super low. It says it's going to take 20 minutes. Maybe you think you can get it done faster. Fine. Maybe just to get your feet wet with catering. But yeah, I said this in my first reaction. I really would like 25 plus. Here's some perspective. This is why you want to subscribe. And all I do is help you make money in different side hustles. I've been doing gig work since 2015. This is the best place to learn about the gig economy. Shifts, walkthroughs, breaking news like this. It's because I was looking at offers like this, and 25, and even on Deliver That, which is a standalone catering app, their minimum payouts tend to be 20. So when I see a $20 offer, that I know that's kind of minimum pay. So think about it like that. 2025 is minimum pay on catering. There's more stuff to carry in, etc. Let's go back to that point though. So Phil, you mentioned what if I'm out? What if I'm on vacation? What if I'm not dashing? So as I pulled up here, folks, to stay in the program, you need 2 catering offers every 2 weeks. It doesn't sound like a ton. 2 offers in 2 weeks. We talked about competition. Would this add pressure to you when you're dashing? I gotta grab one. And maybe you're coming down to the last 2 days in the weeks, and they're sending you those lower dollar offers, but you know you need to take one to stay on the program. What are your thoughts on that?
That's where I feel like I'm pressured just to take that $11 for 20 minutes. Because if I know if this is my last day, I got to think of the broader and the bigger picture of just like, okay, just go in, knock it out, just treat it like just a regular order. And hopefully it doesn't actually take me that long. Hopefully 20 minutes would be pretty accurate. 30 minutes, that still be okay, because my next offer could be my 8, 10 plus dollars an hour. So
last thing, Phil. So look, yeah, will I continue to receive catering offers if I'm just regular dashing? Occasionally, but it says most catering will only be accessible through the opportunities tab within the scheduled tab, as I showed. So basically, if I show this back up here again, it's only going to be through this scheduling tab here. Let's bring it back up like this. So if this is the way that catering is going to go, what does that do to the dasher who's like, I don't know, just regular dashing? What do you think about that?
now that's what kind of freaks me out. So it's just like as a regular platinum, and if I'm not in the inner circle type of a thing of platinum, then I'm just like, oh, where am I getting left at? Because I'm actually kind of depending on these catering orders to actually get me to X amount, or $25 plus per hour. So that's what I'm kind of looking for. So if I'm not getting those, I'm like, well, how can I get into that inner circle part so I can make my money? Because if not, I'll be starting looking at just making maybe $19, $20 per hour.
And I get it. And Phil's talking about this, folks. Remember, it's a select group of Platinum Dashers, and we don't have any more details right now. Again, make sure to subscribe. I'll report on anything if I see updates. Okay, final thoughts. Here's my thoughts on that point specifically. This is a new program. It should scale, obviously, because they're looking to grow their business. So as DoorDash gets more catering partners and merchants, more people are ordering catering through DoorDash, they'll have more catering options to send out. So maybe they can expand that to, okay, fine, all Platinum Dashers have equal opportunity to catering, and then Gold, as they, just like they did with any new vertical, shopping, alcohol, pet, convenience. But right now, since it's brand new, that's why we are probably not going to see a ton, but it might be a nice filling thing, filler app, I guess, if you will, or filling feature to your shifts. What are your final thoughts on this? Maybe your overall kind of pros and cons on the initial basis, Phil?
Well, the overall pro is just basically is just the ability of actually seeing these offers, being able just to plan out my day. And if I can actually grab 1, 2, even up to 4 of these, that could be huge. That would be change my whole entire day shift. If not, it might make up a couple of days, depending on how these offers are. Because we've seen these over $100, and if you can grab one that's over 100, one over 50, I mean, like just for 2 offers, I mean that's huge. How often will these even appear? And how much other dashers is going to be out there and grabbing these orders? Because I just feel like there's going to be just more dashers out there to actually grab these orders than I'm able to even get one. So where the bottom line, it seems all good and great, but I feel like I could be left in the dust as well.
Appreciate it. And the proof is in the pudding. I mean, you can tell us the new features coming out like flash offers, but what do we actually see in the day-to-day? I like what you said about, hey, if I made $80 that shift, I did 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever it is. I really wanted to make 100. If I get a nice offer like this for the next day, I'm already starting plus 25 and it didn't take that much time. So yes, it can bolster the earnings. But again, how frequently are you going to see those offers, competition, select Platinum Dashers? That's what we'll continue to follow, Phil. So thanks for that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Man, a sign ahead. This is only one new feature. There was 3 features that came out recently. I think this was arguably like the biggest new update here. This is a sign ahead. So do you like it? I mean, I do like catering. I think it's a great opportunity. It's a high paying, arguably more than shop and deliver, more than standard delivery. But again, will there be enough to go around? Are you platinum? Would you consider going for platinum to get this and that newer platinum boost? Again, I'll leave some resources of that link down below. A lot to discuss. Worth it, not worth it. When will it scale? All of that, let me know down below.